Grades by Estrella
and Jaila Wells.
and this is
For Quarter 1 students, Period 2 and Period 5, you can see that 44 students had A's in English, 16 had B's, 6 had C's, and 0 had D's. For Science, 34 students had A's, 18 had B's, 0 had D's, and 0 had C's. For math, you can see that in the graph that 24 students had 24 A's, 23 had B's, 8 had C's, and 3 had D's. Quarter 2, you can see for English that 42 students had A's, 13 had B's, 6 had C's, and 0 had D's, and 0 F's. For Science, you can see 41 students had A's, 17 had B's, 0 had D's, and 0 had C's. For Math, 24 students had A's, 23 students had B's, 12 students had C's, 0 had D's, and 3 F's. Math is more than just a set of problems in a textbook. Traditional math instruction is often viewed by students as a series of isolated skills and concepts they must work on in order to pass a unit or test to move on to the next chapter. Thank you.
Quarter 3 grades. As you can tell by the graph being shown, students got 41 A's in science, 37 in English, 24 A's in math, while having 24 B's in science, 18 in English, and 12 in science, and then having 11 C's in science, 7 C's in math, 6 C's in English, and only having 2 D's in math and 1 in English. Yet, 0 students had F's in English and science, and yet only 1 student had an F in math. Average quarter grades. By the data we've collected, we've come to a conclusion that the amount of A's that students receive throughout the year slightly decrease, while the amount of B's students receive drastically decrease, and the amount of C's students receive kind of stays at a steady rate throughout the year. So the result is that as the year continues and goes through its course, students who have a B average tend to lose sight of that B and might get lower grades to a C, and then that C might turn into a D. The way our project connects to math in the real world is we've collected data and numbers, and we've put that on a line graph, which is math. It's algebra, it's geometry, because it includes shapes, lines, and graphing is a part of the math curriculum, and we've learned that in class, and we've collected data, and all this data are numbers. All the data we've collected are numbers, which is math. So that is how our project connects to math in the real life, because people do this all the time. People collect data, they give out surveys, and the end result is a graph or chart of any kind, as in a pie chart, a line graph, any kind of bar chart, bar graph. And people do this all the time, so that connects our project to math in the real world.